Welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. Please remember we're all over social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course our official website, thestephennightshow.com. If you'd rather see us, go to our YouTube channel, The Stephen Knight Show. Like, subscribe, and comment. We appreciate you. All right, so according to TMZ, Master P is ready to move on with his life after being separated for more than 10 years. In documents obtained by TMZ, Master P is asking for his single status to be reinstated. After his estranged wife, Sonia Miller, filed for divorce in 2013, the two settled financial issues in 2016. The paperwork for the divorce was never submitted. As a result, the mogul wants, bifurcation of his divorce and intends to handle the actual divorce at a later time. If you recall, the two actually separated in 2010, and in 2016, the music mogul attempted to get his $10,473 in child support and $16,574 in spouse support reduced. Now, apparently he had his children write a letter so that he would get full custody. His 17-year-old daughter, she wrote a letter saying, although I love being with my mom, I was unable to keep up my grades. Unfortunately, my mom is dealing with addiction issues that affected my older sister, who hasn't had the opportunity to graduate high school. Do you think, Nayyir, the judge should honor this, or do you think that they should have filed divorce back when they initially wanted to in 2013 or attempted to?
Do I think the judge should honor his
what's it called, bifurcation of the divorce?
I think it deserves getting a look at. I mean, if they've been separated for that amount of time, if he's been paying for that amount of time or for the majority of that time, if the children are saying, hey, can you please release us, then I think it's worth looking into for sure. I mean, especially if they're not together, they don't want to be together. And if they need to refile, then that's the case. He got the money to do it. He just needs to do what he's got to do to finalize that. That's all is what it seems like to me. So yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Right. Lynia, what do you think? They've been separated for more than 10 years. We think the hold of it.
I think that that's a bunch of malarkey. Why not just get the divorce? You got the money. Why not just get the divorce? If y'all already handled the financial aspects of dissolution, why not get the divorce? Like sometimes people they got this issue, like if you don't mess with it, it disappears.
Yeah.
Voila, it's gone. Nah, it ain't gone, son. File the papers.
Right.
Dummy.
Chike.
So it sounds to me like his ex-wife or his soon-to-be ex-wife has him in a holding pattern to her benefit. I mean, it's strategy. It's a legal strategy. He let it go on for 10 years. I mean, the only reason, why are you complaining now? 10 years, it's a long time. I bet that Master P has a lady in his life and in his ear telling him, get your stuff correct. We can't move forward until you get your stuff correct.
Makes sense. Can't get married, be married and get married.
Sometimes it's not even about marriage. Sometimes it's just about, because she's still the wife. Technically, still the wife. She has power that another woman won't have. Also, too, if things went negative in his life, she's still the wife. You know what I mean?
Entitled.
Yeah.
Yep. And she knows it.
Right. Yeah. Well, so Chris Cuomo, remember Governor Cuomo of New York? He stepped down after sexual allegations against him. Chris Cuomo, during that time, he never reported on that case because it is his brother. He said he didn't want to report on it on his show, Cuomo Primetime. Well, he was suspended indefinitely on December 1st from his position at CNN after details emerged of how he helped his brother, Andrew, amid the sexual harassment scandal. However, things have, with the network, moved swiftly and officially terminated him. In a statement, CNN said, Chris Cuomo was suspended earlier this week, pending a further evaluation of new information that came to light about his involvement with his brother's defense. We retained a respected law firm to conduct and review and have terminated him, effective immediately. The statement continued, while in the process of the review, additional information has come to light despite the termination, and we will investigate appropriate. Chris had broken his silence as well. He said, "This is not how I wanted my time in CNN to end, but I've already told you why and how I helped my brother. So let me now say, as disappointed as this is, I could not be more proud. The team at Cuomo Primetime Live on Primetime, and the work we did as CNN's #1 show in the most competitive time slot. I owe them all owe them all, and will miss that group of special people who did really important work." So what they're saying behind the scenes is that, yes, he was being investigated. That's why he was suspended for how he helped his brother during that trial. But what happened was while he was suspended, his own sexual assault allegation came up, and that's why they terminated him. It really didn't have anything to do with the brother situation. That's why he was suspended. But what terminated was during that investigation, they found out that he had his own skeletons in his closet. Lynia, were you shocked that they terminated him?
I don't know what's going on, Steven. I really don't. The things that are happening to certain individuals right now, call me a skeptic, but it's just, it's never something right in the water. Especially those who, voice their opinion about certain entities, people real hard during a certain time. It's just interesting how now all of this is coming out when these people have been in the positions that they've been in for so long. But, I don't know. I haven't really been following the story. I just saw something that, Don Lemon was just beside himself because, that's like his bestie. So, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea.
But speaking of Don Lemon, they tried to say that he had this gentleman came out and said that he sexually assaulted, but that story went nowhere. It is interesting how they're attacking people at CNN, over these things. Nayyir, what are your thoughts on this? First of all, people were saying, well, that's his brother. He's supposed to look out for his brother, because they said that him actually looking out for his brother, he didn't break the law. It just wasn't morally correct what he did. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, maybe to someone it wasn't morally correct. What do I think? I mean, shit, you got to look out for your people. You got to look out for your family, however you know to do that. I guess it comes down to your values. What's most important? But what he needs to really be concerned with is that sexual assault stuff that he might have coming, or he's got bubbling. These guys got families. They got families. They got what's going on. I mean, is this stuff real? If it's not real, then stay the course and keep doing your thing. But if this is really what's going on behind these scenes, man, these guys might need to just lay low and figure something else out. Because I mean, when it starts to get into your family life, your personal life, this is not entertainment anymore, man. This is something a lot more detrimental than that. It hurt a lot of people.
Now it shows Chike, it shows the power of these networks and the people who run them. What are your thoughts on all this? The fact that the #1 show, the host is now, terminated.
So I'm going to start off by saying the views and the opinions of Chike Evans do not coincide with the views and the opinions of the Stephen Knight Show. With that being said, I've always thought that the stuff with Governor Cuomo was some malarkey. I'm not saying that the man isn't brash or isn't, has his ways and maybe hasn't gotten into situations. I'm not saying he's completely innocent. However, he came through so strong during the pandemic, trying to help New York and get it together.
Yeah.
He showed improve. He became a star. They were already talking about him being possibly the next president, running for president. And he was denying it. No, I don't want. And I'm taking two separate situations and I'm going to put them together. I've heard some conversation on the right about certain actions and telling them to kill certain things in the crib or kill them before they get started. Going back to Cuomo was something that was incubating before it got started, and he could say yes to possibly running for president. they kill the whole possibility.
Mhm.
He comes from a very political family. His father was a politician.
Mhm.
I think there's another brother who's a politician too. He does something, but it's like in smaller government. And then you have Chris Cuomo, who is a news anchor, a very famous news anchor with a lot of resource. He knows a lot of people in politics. He has a lot of power. If that was my brother, yes, I would use my resources to get to the bottom of this malarkey that I believe that my brother is in. Because he's saying on not on CNN, but in other venues that he believes his brother is innocent. He said that. So, with that being said, then coming from a political family, Chris could possibly run for office. People like him, everyone knows him. Kill him in the crib too before he gets started. And while we're at it, let's snatch his career from him. He doesn't have a voice anymore. And to further expound upon that, I slowly see journalism in a whole being censored in this country.
Yeah. And he also ended his podcast as well. That came out today. So it has silenced him, unfortunately.
If you think about it, look at the people who are being affected, but yet you still got these idiots on Fox News can say whatever they want,
Mm-hmm.
whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody calling for nothing. Nobody's getting fired. Isn't it still like some sort of congressman or senator who was like charged in like some sort of sexual
Oh yeah, with the young
misconduct
girl.
with kids,
Mhm.
and he's still like a senator or a
Still there.
congressman?
He's still there.
He's still there.
Matt Gates, I think is his name.
Yeah. In real jobs, they put you on what's called administrative leave when they're investigating
Yeah.
you. When they need to get to the bottom, you don't work.
Mm-hmm.
Like one, and then one during, because this whole Roe versus Wade thing and them trying to overturn it, and the one senator dude who said women are just earthen vessels.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse
Mhm.
you said that like
Yeah.
out loud.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that women are,
Yep. Yep.
and these people are still in these positions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying. Oh, or the with the the Muslim sister
Yes. The
and
woman,
the and the and the and the and the and the,
the senator who said
the white Tay woman
yeah.
who 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 called her what she called her, and then people called and threatened to kill her
Yep.
right after that.
Mm-hmm.
But she still got a position.
Yep.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
All right.
Double standard for different people.
Mm.
Our last story is a feel-good story. Do you remember the story of Wanda Dench and Jamal Hinton? They were the ones who Wanda was texting her grandchildren to tell them, remind them about Thanksgiving dinner, at her home. And then Jamal was like, well, who is this? Oh no, this is not your grandson, but can I still come? And so she said yes. And so they've been sharing Thanksgiving dinner together since 2016. And the story went viral. Everyone loves it. This dinner also included her husband, Lonnie, who unfortunately passed away last year due to complications of COVID-19. But they continued the tradition this year, and which also included Jamal's girlfriend. She came to the dinner as well.
Wow.
Well, Netflix is making a movie about this story. It's called The Thanksgiving Text. And the screenplay will be written by Abdul Williams, who has written other films such as Salt and Pepper and The Bobby Brown Story. The film doesn't have a director attached just yet. However, it's covering that touching story that we discussed. Now, Wanda and Jamal shared their excitement for the film and said, "We're excited to share our story with the world. We hope it inspires more people to reach out and make connections that they wouldn't ordinarily make. We are so blessed to find genuine friendship brought together by a guy from a mistaken text message." And so this is a great story. It's great to see that this wasn't just for show. They actually do have a true friendship, and Jamal was the one that actually broke the story of Lonnie passing away last year with Wanda's blessing. And while he was in the hospital, he was receiving so much love that Wanda said that it brought smiles to his face even while he was hospitalized. Chike, what do you think about this becoming a movie?
I think it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And I was actually going to say something in the movie segment about how things are being recycled so much right now. They
Mhm.
need some original content. This is beautiful. I love this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nayyir?
Yeah, I think this is awesome. I hadn't heard about that. I never
Yeah.
heard about that, but I think it's really, really, really unique. Like Chike said, it's refreshing, feel good. It's a feel good story. And it's real life. So yeah, for sure, man. They should make a movie about this. I'm happy about that. Yeah.
Lynia?
I mean, it's a great story, something different. And I hope that the right person does it justice because I know that they're still looking for a director to attach to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that it's not. I hope that it's not completely whitewashed, and that it's really authentic to the two characters that are involved. Because you do have, she's a white woman,
Mm-hmm.
he is a young Black man.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that putting it together, they really, bring the authenticity
Yeah.
and be genuine with the story
Right.
and the people that are involved because it's a real story, not a made up story. So
Mm-hmm.
I hope that they stay true to the real story.
Absolutely.
And it's just great. And can I just say one thing before we go?
Mhm.
I have to give a shout out to my boyfriend, right?
Okay.
And he said I don't have to buy him no Christmas gifts if I do this. And it's gonna be hard for me to do this, but shout out to Big Daddy.
I bet you he didn't even think he was really going to do it. He didn't think he
No,
was really going to do
no, no,
it.
because he knows that I hate that. I hate that. But he said I don't have to buy him no Christmas gifts if I did it.
Well, so you gotta do it twice. I didn't hear what was it?
Oh, you are so
What'd you call him? What'd you call him? What'd you call him, El Boogie?
That's a good one, Jay. I like that one. I like it.
Big Daddy.
Well, listen, y'all, this is our first of 2 shows for the holiday month, this holiday month anyway. Thank you all for Hot Topics. And when we come back, we have our interview with Miss Nancy Miller. Stay tuned right back after this.